Good evening. I'm Mrs. Fights, your new kindergarten teacher. And what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to read you a bedtime story before you go to bed, and tomorrow is your first day of kindergarten. The book I'm going to read is called The Night Before Kindergarten. 'Twas the night before kindergarten, and as they prepared, kids were excited and a little bit scared. They tossed and they turned about in their beds, while visions of school supplies danced in their head. Erasers and crayons and pencils galore were stuffed in their backpacks and set by the door. Outfits were hung in the closets with care, knowing that kindergarten soon would be there. In the morning it came, school starts today. Would their teacher be nice? Would they still get to play? Faces were washed and teeth were brushed white. Kids posed for pictures with eyes sparkling bright. Parents packed snacks and kids hopped in cars as if they were boarding a spaceship to Mars. Some kids brought blankets or their favorite stuffed bear in hopes that they could nap like they did in daycare. Their parents exclaimed, "You're big kids, wow! Let us hold your bears and blankies for now." The parents were worried their children would cry if they left them at school with just a goodbye. So they told their darlings, "If you want, we can stay and make sure that everything will be okay." The teacher then greeted each one with a smile, invited the students to stay for a while. The room was all filled with toys, books, and maps. But where were the beds for mid-morning naps? They colored and painted and played Simon Says. They tumbled and skipped and stood on their heads. We might do some of that stuff. They sang silly songs from beginning to end. With just a minute, each kid had a new friend. And we're going to make lots of friends. The children were happy. They loved Mrs. Fights. It was she who was in a giant surprise. Oh, look at that. All those parents. What are they doing? And when, what to her wondering eyes should appear but sad moms and dads who were holding back tears. Their noses are so sniffly, their eyes red and wet. And that was the saddest goodbye Miss Fights had seen yet. Look at those parents. They're going to miss you. She gathered the grown-ups on a magical rug and then sent them away with one final hug. Plenty of hugs to go around. The children all waved from the door of the school. Don't cry, Mom and Dad. Kindergarten is cool. I can't wait to see you guys. Have a restful night. Blessed be. Good night.